Hey, truth seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Yesterday, I put out a video on the death of Prince B from PM Dawn. I showed how his death was connected to the death of Prince. In that video, I was explaining in the time of sports championships, celebrities will often die. In 2016, they're dying at a more alarming rate than normal. Anyhow, just like yesterday's video, this death reported today, Anton Yelchin, young actor, this death is also connected to the NBA Finals, just as the deaths of Prince, Muhammad Ali, Kimbo Slice, Gordie Howe, Christina Grimmie, and more have been in the last couple weeks. Right away, the TMZ article emphasizes that he was in Star Trek, and anytime the media puts emphasis on a phrase, there is coded gematria in that phrase. Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words. In this case, Star Trek sums to 31, 40, 49. And what stands out about that right away is the word basketball equals 31. This death comes on Game 7 of the NBA Finals basketball. The game will be hosted by the Warriors. Warriors has gematria 49. Very important number. Prince died 49 days after attending the Warriors and Thunder game. Prince in 2009 told Tavis Smiley, "All we can go by in this world is prophecy." Revelation is the book of prophecy at the end of the Bible. It's where the name Philadelphia comes from. The Warriors are originally from Philadelphia. They're now in Golden State. So this gematria coded into Star Trek, very relevant for the NBA Finals right now. With regards to 31 equaling basketball, LeBron James is 31 years old right now. They're trying to be the first team to come back from 3-1 in the NBA Finals. They're the 33rd team to be in this scenario. No one's ever come back before. 0-32 when down 3-1 in the NBA Finals. Also in the playoffs, the Cavs set records. Biggest lead at halftime, it was 31 points. They also had the biggest margin of victory, which was also 31 points. In the Western Conference, we saw the Golden State Warriors come back from 3-1 against the Thunder, becoming the 10th team to do so in the conference finals. Curry scored 31 in the final game. The name Curry equals 31 like basketball. In simple English gematria, Star Trek also sums to 112. Prince this year died on April 21st, which is typically the 111th day of the year, but because it's a leap year, it was the 112th day. So these numbers, they very much remind of Prince. From Prince's death on April 21st to today's death, June 19th, is a span of 59 days. The word kill equals 59. So does the word accident. So does the name Anton Yelchin, who supposedly died in an accident today. We'll read about the details of the accident. It seems very bizarre. If he truly died, it's obvious he was murdered based on what's being reported, which we'll get to. Here's his name, gematria broken down. Anton Yelchin, 59, just like kill an accident. Anton in simple English gematria sums to 64. The Cavs have not won the NBA Finals. Or, excuse me, the city of Cleveland has not won a pro sports championship since 1964 with the Browns led by Jim Brown. Jim Brown on the Browns. Anton Yelchin also sums to 140. I still have not figured out what 140 means, but I often find it alongside the number 106, which is the number of prophecy. Somehow these numbers go together. Wish I could tell you more, but I don't have the knowledge yet. His date of birth stands out in a big way here. He was born March 11th, a date that can be written 3/11 or 11/3, a lot like 113. Remember, mainstream equals 113, dishonest 113, very special number to the Freemasons, a number coded into basketball legends such as Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant. So his birthday, March 11th, and he dies 100 days after his 27th birthday, which is interesting because freak accident equals 100. And, that's what all the headlines say. He died in a freak accident. His birthday numerology, March 11th, 1989, a date with 122 numerology. Golden State equals 122 the big way. San Francisco 122 the big way. Both locations on the 122nd meridian. He had a life lesson number of 41. I've been talking about 41 through the entire NBA playoffs. I made that video in Game 5, and I said why I think the Cavs are coming back, why this is going to Game 7, and it looks good for the Cavs. Since then, LeBron scored 41 points in both games. Golden State, the small way, equals 41. The word king equals 41, as in King James. King James equals 89. This man was born in 89. Today is King James' birthday in history, who the Bible's named after. King James born June 19th, 1566. The Bible's 66 books in length. He was born on a date with 106 numerology, the number of prophecy. Today is also the 106th Father's Day ever. It'll be the Golden State Warriors' 106th game of the season. And 106 usually goes well for the teams with the Philadelphia connections. But I think King James is the person to break that streak if there is anyone, as in LeBron James. His birth numerology is also a date with 103. Seeing a lot of that number lately ever since the shooting that affected 103 people supposedly. The Cavs are in their 103rd game today of the season. Number 103 for them. This man who died, born on a date with 103 numerology. Again, for today's numerology, it also has the 41 connection, just like Golden State, just like his life lesson number. Born on a date with a 41 connection, dead on a date with a 41 connection. Today also has 61 numerology, like finals. Final game of the NBA Finals. 2 games ago, it was an awkward moment at the end of the first half where neither team could score for a good 90 seconds. It finished at 61-61 at halftime. Right now, both teams are heading into the NBA Game 7 with 610 points. The word freak, as in freak accident, also has this gematria of 41. Hot number right now. Here's what it says. This is the reporting courtesy of TMZ, the tabloid magazine. Actor Anton Yelchin, known for his roles in Star Trek and Alpha Dog, was killed early Sunday morning after getting pinned by his own car. Yelchin's friends became alarmed because he was supposed to meet them hours earlier for a rehearsal. They went to his San Fernando Valley home at around 1 a.m. and found him pinned between his car and a brick mailbox, which was attached to a security gate. Law enforcement tells the engine was running when his body was discovered and the car was in neutral. How would a car in neutral squash somebody? The driveway was on a fairly steep incline. Okay, maybe that's how, but how does this make any sense? It's unclear why he got out of the car. How do you get out of your car in front of a steep incline and then have it roll down and smash you into something? Hard to picture. Movie star, I doubt he was trying to save his gas. You gotta love this, though. Cops do not suspect foul play. And that's so typical in this reporting. Like they'll give you this suspicious detail, and they'll say the cops don't suspect anything funny. I'll tell you what, if all these people are being routinely killed by the numbers, it wouldn't surprise me in the least to find out that it's the police who are responsible for a lot of these deaths, the people given the authority and who get to do the investigations. Freemasonry controls the police in most cities in this nation. From his 27th birthday also to today, the date of his death is a full span of 101 days. Philadelphia has 101. A lot of the basketball-related deaths this year have had Philadelphia connections, something I've been talking about since before the season began, with Moses Malone, Daryl Dawkins, and more. All right, Truth Seeker, until next time.